Okay, to change a little gears, I am going to do a video on being a fan of New Kids on the Block. A lot of us are called blockheads, so I follow a lot of blockheads on Twitter, and they follow me. Now, coincidentally, an actor named Corey something from Canada, a white man, 31 years old, who was famous for being on a TV show called Glee that I don't watch, that I think is just like blah. But anyways, the same night and time frame that the Trayvon Martin, Mr. Zimmerman, George Zimmerman, got acquitted for killing a teenager for bogus racist reasons. But anyways, was allowed to walk away from murdering a young boy, and was given back his gun. So, the same night that this happens, this actor who overdosed on heroin and alcohol became headlines. Very few of the people that I follow that are blockheads tweet about anything but New Kids on the Block. They, a few of them did tweet and say something about what happened with this trial, showing their love and support for the Martin family and remembrance of Trayvon. But they jumped on the bandwagon and feeling so bad for this young man that obviously, as a rich Hollywood celebrity, had the resources and the ability to seek help for his addiction. One girl actually says she has a cousin with an addiction problem, but won't have anything to do with this cousin. And she's showing some sympathy for this actor who killed himself. I just don't understand that kind of crap. I have a brother in prison for his addiction, and I am one of the only people left who is his support. I like, I'm being snarky, how selective fans of celebrities are of their supporting of people with drug problems. They won't support their own family, but they'll support a celebrity. I think if you want to be a fan of a celebrity who's had a drug problem, you want to be supporting someone who no longer is addicted, or not so much, because a lot of the mantra about addiction is that once an addict, always an addict. So, like, someone you should be a fan of and feel proud for who they are like Drew Barrymore, Robert Downey Jr. I know the list goes on, but I mean, but and like a lot of people, like when Amy Winehouse passed away, thought it was drugs. Well, it was probably drug related, but it wasn't drugs that killed her. And but then again, we don't know. They just said it was heart condition, heart attack or something. My brother had a friend that died of unknown reasons. He was an athlete. He had an enlarged heart. Yet he had a history of drug use. But so anyways, I don't want to digress so much. I have a bad habit of doing that. So it's like there are times like this that I really consider unfollowing a lot of these blockheads, because their worlds are so limited. I mean, they may not be so limited, but to the public world of Twitter, in the Twitterverse, it comes that way. And for that girl who says, "Oh, my cousin has says her cousin has a drug problem, and it's personal, why she has nothing to do with that person." I love Jordan, and Jordan was on the Hour, and I never knew this. I never knew he had a problem with alcohol, but it nearly destroyed his family. And he's a married man with 2 children, and I have to admire his wife. I always do. Evelyn, I love you. But he came to realize how it was destroying his family, and he stopped drinking. And any of the fans that go on, to these, shell out thousands of dollars to meet the guys at multiple locations because they're obsessive, crazy fans, and go to after parties, probably observe this stuff, that he doesn't drink. But I just have a hard time understanding someone who would make a statement that they won't have anything to do with a cousin with an addiction, yet would be a fan of a celebrity like Jordan, who anyone who is an alcoholic will tell you, once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic, once an addict, always an addict, whether they are actively engaging. Whether or not, as I should say. So it's just, it's hard. I don't think Corey, the celebrity who made millions on Glee, deserves equal the sympathy that the Trayvon Martins, basically, of our country and their families deserve. And it's part of a sickness of putting celebrities on pedestals and exonerating them of being human. So, if I lose blockheads as followers, so fucking what? You don't live in the real world, and you project it daily on Twitter.